The ferocious pounding of the community never stops. It increases by the day. These are pictures of Aiyetoro from our camera lenses in June 2023.
This plank in what used to be a residential building is the only safe measure that I can take to observe the fury of the incursion of the ocean on this community.
Compare that to this. February 2025. The situation not the same again. Some of those structures gone. The incursion deeper. So is the sorrow of residents.
Back then in 2023 when we were here, the Aiyetoro Community Powerhouse was still one of the few buildings standing, lining up the shoreline. But today that we're back here, this is what remains of the powerhouse belonging to the community.
In the mid-90s, when we noticed that the sea was approaching our land and it was eating away our land at an alarming rate, the community took it upon themselves to consult consultants, experts on climate and environmental disasters, to come to Aiyetoro seashore and do soil tests and water analysis to try to understand why we were losing our land at such an alarming rate. And the report was delivered to the community.
In September 2000.
In September 2000.
Okay.
And this report identified two major factors that were responsible for the sea incursion: climate change, which is a global phenomenon, and oil exploration.
Surely God can rescue us. Because what I'm experiencing here, if God does not come in on his own, I don't know what I can say again.
It has been their fate for about 2 decades.
See their gas flaring and their rigs where they are taking oil. And the community has never benefited anything. There is no social responsibility. You cannot point any single project or structure, either in health or water or electricity, that they have done. So this report was forwarded to the government to see for themselves that we have a disaster looming. And it was accepted, and they agreed with the experts that Aiyetoro needed urgent environmental intervention.
It's year 2026, June specifically. More buildings, livelihoods, and hopes are further dipped.
The sea has claimed more than 600 residential dwellings, educational institutions. The primary and secondary schools here, they have relocated 4 times. 4 times. The church, the only one church here since 1947, because that's how Aiyetoro was built, has relocated 3 times. Our maternity center and numerous community established factories that once anchored our economy, they are all gone.
We are all fishermen. Our major occupation is fishing. But let me tell you, because of this incursion that have wiped away our houses, our dwelling place, our kitchen, we could no longer have penny in our accounts.
What is now left? Maybe just the strong will of the people to cling to their heritage. The Aiyetoro situation is part of a larger ecological challenge in Ondo State. What about 70 to 80 kilometers of the coastal line is under threat? Aiyetoro is just one of about 30 other communities faced with possible extinction.
Over 30 Ilaje communities are witnessing the same thing. It's just that Aiyetoro started this struggle and escalation of our voices, and we were the first to be so affected.
This is because of a number of factors. We are having oil companies building canals from the ocean into the hinterland, and those canals are dividing communities, destroying ecosystems, and generally changing everything more or less. And so we have to wake up to the fact that it cannot continue to be business as usual. We have to deliberately and intentionally protect our shorelines.
Local authorities appear overwhelmed and helpless like the community itself by the ecological damage, but they're not giving up.
The international community that must come to help us, and they are hearing us.
I bring you hope. I bring you the assurance of the government that better days are ahead.
Aiyetoro certainly needs the encouragement, but a more visible action to immediately stop the incursion is no doubt more desirable. It is a race against time for the people. Tokumbo Oyetunji, Arise News, Aiyetoro, Ondo State.